This episode begins with us meeting a boy named Takumi. He tells us that just a few hours ago, he was enjoying his life, but then he grew up. Now he's found himself in another world where he's surrounded by some monsters. They are red wolves. Seeing them, Takumi, in a manner of shooting, defeats the monsters and places them in his inventory. Following this, Takumi tells us how he arrived in this world. In a flashback, we see a boy apologizing to Takumi. Hearing this, Takumi asks him, "Who are you and why are you apologizing to me?" The boy says, "I am God, and this is a divine land." Takumi is shocked, thinking, is this some kind of scam? But the god hears his thoughts and says, "No, this is no scam. My name is CL. I am apologizing because I accidentally killed you. It wasn't your time yet." Back in the other world, Takumi is complaining. "He killed me by mistake? How can someone make a mistake like that?" When CL was trying to connect a space-time line, he pushed a bit too hard, and that's how Takumi died. To bring him back to life, CL sent him to this world, which CL governs, and is named Iteldia. Takumi's body contains the basic knowledge of this world, such as the language, etc. He then checks his status. He is now 20 years old, which means he's younger than before. Suddenly, Takumi notices his level has increased slightly, probably because he defeated the red wolves. He then senses some movement in the tall grass nearby. When he looks closely, two children, who are twins, emerge. When Takumi tries to talk to the children, they get scared. To ease their fear, Takumi asks, "Would you two like something to eat?" He gives them some food, which they really enjoy. He then takes out some clothes from his inventory for them because their clothes were quite torn. Takumi tells them his name and says, "I want to go to the city. Will you come with me?" He worries about the small children being alone in the dense forest, but the children don't answer any of his questions. They just stare at him quietly. Takumi uses his skills to check, learning that they are 5 years old and have no names. So Takumi decides, "Okay, I'll name you." He names the boy Alan and the girl Elena. Afterwards, Takumi starts walking with the two children. During this time, he thinks that even though they are children, their stamina is quite high. Still, they are just kids, so he needs to give them proper rest. Suddenly, Alan and Elena start running. Takumi, alarmed, asks, "Hey, where are you going?" They were running toward a monster. Takumi tries to use his magic to kill the monster, thinking, "Oh no, it will kill you!" But the children are in the way, so he can't use his magic. Just then, Takumi sees the two children attack and defeat the monster themselves. Seeing this, he exclaims, "Oh my god, they're like a small package but a big blast. They're already so strong?" Then he realizes, yes, it's possible since they were surviving in this thick jungle. He walks over to them and says, "So that's why you ran off. But next time you see a monster, tell me first." The children simply nod their heads yes, but still don't speak. They walk a little further, and the twins approach Takumi and inform him that there was a monster ahead. Takumi had told them to report monsters so he could defeat them, but these two were incredible. Immediately after informing him, they rush forward and kill that monster too. Takumi exclaims, "These kids are amazing," and praises them, which makes them very happy, and they smile. It seems the children have started to like Takumi. Seeing them smile, Takumi thinks they are so cute. Next, we see the twins defeating all the monsters. Takumi doesn't have to do anything. Later in the jungle, the three of them find some wood, light a fire, and cook food. The joy of cooking and eating in the jungle. After night falls, Takumi uses his power to create a barrier, and the three of them sleep inside it. The next day, the three of them reach a city. The guards outside the city ask them who they are. They couldn't believe that they came from that forest, as only A-rank adventurers can survive there. The guards then ask Takumi for his ID card. Takumi had none. He was from another world. He says, "Actually, I came from a village, so I don't have a card." One of the guards suggests, "If you don't have a card, let's create a temporary one for you." The guard asks them to place their hands on a crystal ball, which will check their criminal records. As soon as the three of them touch it, the ball turns blue, meaning they haven't committed any crime. The guard gives them their temporary cards and says, "If you want a permanent card, get one made at a guild." Takumi then goes to a church inside the city to talk to Seal, who asks him, "How's your life going?" Takumi replies, "It's going very well." He tells Seal, "I found two twins in the forest, and since I couldn't leave them alone, I brought them here with me, but I don't think I can take care of them, so so I'll send them to an orphanage. Hearing this, Seal panics slightly and says, "Oh, no, don't do that at all." Takumi says, "I knew this was your doing. It was obvious. It was too weird. I ended up in a dangerous forest and I find 2 children." Seal starts apologizing. Takumi says, "Don't apologize. Just tell me who these children are." Seal says, "I can't tell you right now why I did this." Takumi says there are 5 gods in this world: God of fire, wind, water, creator, and God Mariano Lola. And you are the god of wind, yet you can't tell me anything? Seal says, "You know a lot, but I'm sorry I can't tell you much right now. I can only tell you that these children are not normal children, and leaving them alone could be very dangerous." Takumi says, "That's enough information for me. I just need to take care of these children, right? And don't worry, I wasn't going to send them to an orphanage anyway." In the next scene, we see the 3 of them in a room where the 2 children are having a lot of fun jumping on the bed. The next morning, when the children say good morning to Takumi for the first time, Takumi is overjoyed and hugs them because this was the first time the children had spoken any words instead of just staring and nodding. Next, the 3 of them go to the guild, where the receptionist is a woman named Luna. Takumi tells Luna that he wants to register as an adventurer. He asks if there's any age limit for registration, as he wants to register the children too. Luna is shocked, thinking, why is he making children adventurers? She doesn't know that these 2 are a small package, big blast. Anyway, she gives them a form and asks them to fill it out and wait. Takumi fills out the form, and then they receive their ID cards. Takumi sees that his level has increased to 11. Luna then starts giving them information about the guild. The lowest rank is F, and the highest rank is S. There's even a rank above S, which is SS, but no one has reached SS rank yet. There's also a party system where a whole team completes missions together, and the party rank is decided based on the average level of the members. Luna concludes by saying that after completing a quest, they must report it at the reception, and they can sell all the items they collected from the monsters. Takumi says, "Okay, then I want to form a party." After some thought, looking at the children, he decides, "Let's call our party White Wing." The children also like the name. Luna registers their party name and tells them to choose their first quest from the quest board. They choose the easiest quest, herb gathering, where they need to collect 10 herbs in just 3 days. To complete this quest, they go to the jungle. After searching a bit, Takumi finds the herbs and shows the children how they look and how to pick them. He tells them to go and find them too. The children immediately return with a lot of herbs, which surprises Takumi. They complete their quest and bring the herbs back to the guild, where Luna is also surprised to see so many herbs collected in just 1 day. Takumi says, "Luna ma'am, all the credit goes to these small packages, big blasts. They collected everything." He gives the reward money to the children, which makes them very happy. Just then, a man comes up and asks, "What are these children doing here?" Takumi asks, "What do you mean by these children? I brought them here and we aren't disturbing anyone." The man gets aggressive and attacks Takumi, but the 2 children jump up and hit the man's face. They were about to attack him more, but Takumi stops them just in time. Takumi asks Luna if they will get any punishment for this. Luna says, "No punishment, because you did this in self-defense." Other people start taking the injured man away. Then Takumi sees the children suddenly start crying. They tell Takumi, "Please don't leave us." Takumi wonders what happened to them. He thinks maybe he shouted at them and they thought he was angry. He hugs them and says, "Don't worry, I will never leave you." A guard arrives and asks, "What happened here?" Takumi tells him that an adventurer was bothering them, but he's gone now. The guard says, "I am the 2nd captain of the Shireen division, and my name is Gren Volt." He asks if the children were crying because of that adventurer. Takumi explains, "No, they thought I was going to leave them." The guard assumes the children are his, but Takumi clarifies, "These aren't my children. I found them in the Gaia forest. Perhaps someone abandoned them and they got lost there. Has there been any recent news about the Gaia forest, like an attack on a group in the forest?" Luna says, "Yes, there was an attack on a group called Flare Predict." Grenvolt says, "Then it means these children might have escaped from that group." Takumi agrees, "Yes, I think so too. If it's not a problem, can I keep these children with me?" Grenvolt tells Takumi, "The children are happy with you, so you can keep them with you." Afterward, Luna asks Takumi to sell her all the items from the Gaia forest. Takumi sells her the Red Wolf's dropped items, which Luna is very happy about as she needed them, and she gives him a lot of money. Luna then tells Volt, "Sir, you came to talk to the guildmaster, right?" He replies, "Yes, I came to talk to him about the expedition." Takumi asks what that is. Volt explains that they sometimes go to the Gaia forest to eliminate the monsters and protect the city. He says, "We have a shortage of people, so you will come with us. Even though your rank is F, you were able to survive there alone." He tells Takumi to wait and go straight to meet the guildmaster. Volt requests the guildmaster to allow Takumi to join the expedition. The guildmaster says, "I've never heard his name before. Is he new? And you want to take a new person on an expedition?" Volt replies, "He may be new, but he is very strong." And the episode ends here.